Fortnite has just tweeted out, Ballistic hits early access December 11th. Round by round, tactical first-person shooter 5v5. Get a whole new perspective and get all the details on Ballistic here. So there's a blog post as well, and there's a 4-second video to go along with it, so we're going to give it a watch. We're going to react, and we're going to find out what's happening here. No music. Oh, it's probably copyrighted, that's why I can't hear it. Let's... Ooh, very Valorant looking that bit was. Let's get Ballistic. Oh, and basically it's just that. Wow. What bit looked like Valorant for like 2 seconds? It was just like a blank wall, to be fair. It just had a very Valorant feel. Oh, that bit. So I guess that's where you go to point B. So there's be a point A and point B where you can plant bombs. I presume that's basically it's search and destroy, I guess. Weird they decided to use John Wick in this trailer because they had to give the rights as well to use it. Is that a new gun? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I guess bullet drop will be introduced in this mode. It'd be weird if it's hit scan. Oh, it's hit scan. That is rather intriguing. Why did they not? I feel like this mode would have been perfect to make it projectile based. I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously, I'm surmising before we read the blog post. I'm trying to get like a guesstimation. Let's have a read of it. Fortnite goes first person with Ballistic, a tactical 5v5 shooter in early access December 11th. A couple days away. Perspective is everything. Welcome to Ballistic, a new first-person Fortnite experience launching in early access December 11th with ranked and unranked. Ballistic is a adrenaline-filled, round-based 5v5 competitive game mode where strategy, tactical teamwork, and individual prowess are essential for victory. First-person, full impact. Oh, that's the map. Yeah, so point A, point B. Okay, Skyline 10 map. I do like it. I like the aesthetics. Very nice. This is also where Fortnite introduces their highly anticipated first-person mode, which I believe will release to creative maps around the same date. I believe that's when they release. Obviously, since we've also confirmed that it'd be hit scan, being first-person, I would have much preferred maybe this mode to be projectile. That's where I'm currently sticking because we're getting it in-game now. People are saying some of the guns are well too strong being hit scan. Obviously, everyone's going to have first person, so it's going to be fair across the board. I guess we have to wait to see how it plays out. And guys, if you're enjoying this content, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. We're closing on 20k. So if everyone's watching this video subscribes now, I'm pretty sure we get there pretty quickly. What does early access mean for Ballistic? Ballistic is launching with Skyline 10 map, a starting set of weapons, and a limited number of items. Adjustments will be made beyond launch based on player feedback, which they do for all their seasons. In case anyone forgot, they just don't randomly listen to one bunch of the community. In addition to major updates such as new maps, weapons, and features. Ballistic is launching early access with the Skyline 10 map, with more maps to come in the future, obviously based on the Japanese aesthetic that they've gone for in the main BR season. And I like it. Nice road above, obviously point A, the U-bots are involved. So obviously using the props and stuff from this season's BR map. I like it. Some like 0 point energy here. Interesting, that bit is. Ballistic is a no build mode. All saved presets from your locker will carry over into Ballistic, which supports existing Fortnite outfits, bat blings, kicks, wraps, sprays, and emotes. Pickaxes, contrails, instruments, vehicles, and jam tracks are not used or supported. At launch, Ballistic will be available on all platforms and regions where Fortnite is supported. Round by... Ooh! It's cubed. In Ballistic, players are sorted into 2 teams at the start of the match, attackers and defenders. Attackers aim to plant the reality-tearing Rift Point device. Oh, that's the Rift energy. At one of the 2 sites on the map, while defenders do their best to thwart the device from being planted and detonated. So I guess that is point A or B. That's where they got a plan to rip open reality. Of course, there are no respawns Ballistic. I guess search and destroy, of course. A round is over if the Rift Point device explodes or the other team is fully eliminated. After 6 rounds, players will swap sides, giving defenders a chance to be attackers and vice versa. The game is over when either team has won 7 rounds in total. You start a game with a Ranger pistol and 8 credits. Oh, we've played these sort of games before. Fortnite. Ballistic credits can be earned from score eliminations and planting the Rift Point device, and spent within a match at the beginning of every round on additional items and weapons to bolster your chances of success. Survive a round and you keep all of your gear and shields for the next one, minus any consumable items you use. You can drop weapons, smoke grenades, flashbangs at any time for your teammates and pick them up from eliminated players. The Rift Point device takes 45 seconds to detonate after it's planted. If it's successfully defended, you want to move a fair distance away to run the risk of being eliminated in the device blast radius. Getting eliminated by the blast means losing any gear you may have. That is the same as any game, I believe. You can check the scoreboard at any time during Ballistic matches to see how you and your teammates are doing. bottom fragging me definitely. And to know what weapons and items your teammates are working with. Assault rifles are the bread and butter of Ballistic. Great for both medium and long range encounters. Shotguns are your best friend when it's time to get up close and personal. Quick and deadly. Submachines are a weapon class that pairs well with the element of surprise. And snipers, quick scope. Please be something like the Reaper, that'd be crazy. By the time you hear one of these go off, it's maybe too late. Trusted, reliable, compact, excellent when you're on the budget, because obviously you get that in spawn, the first thing you get. Create a wall smoke to obscure the enemy's line of sight. Toss in a flashbang to blind opponents before skirmishing, but be aware, you can blind yourself and your teammates if you're not careful. That's going to be problematic. Every Ballistic match starts with players on each team selecting one of the 5 flex gadgets. Interesting. And they alone will be able to purchase and lose during the match. Players can purchase the gadgets they have selected and hold 2 of their flex gadgets in the inventory each round, which cannot be dropped or picked up from another player. When used correctly, flex gadgets can have a huge impact on the outcome of a round. They look so cool. So we have a proximity mine, a bubble shield, a recon grenade, frag grenade, and impulse grenade. Probably impulse, shield, recon grenade, one of these. Interesting. So obviously there will be ranked and unranked. Unranked play offers a more casual Ballistic experience if you're just looking to have fun with friends or try out the mode. This is a great place to practice your aim and get a feel for the flex gadgets. If a player drops from an unranked match, another player will be added as a backfill. After an unranked match ends, the players have an opportunity to remain on the same server. Ranked is for those who want to test their talents against other players in a more competitive environment. Ranked matches will not backfill players should someone leave. That could be a problem. If you leave a ranked match, a ranked penalty will be applied and you will not be able to join another match for a period of time. That still doesn't help with any other search and destroy or Valorant. That still means people just leave. Because people sometimes have to leave for dinner or something. It just happens. Players who disconnect from a match will have a 3-minute grace period to reconnect before the penalty is applied. Ooh, interesting. Players who disconnect from a match will have a 3-minute grace period. Nice. More information can be found by clicking your current rank on the bottom right of the screen while in the lobby for Ballistic, then selecting lever penalties. These penalties may change over time to ensure players who join a ranked match play their best and stay for the whole match. I've read this through a couple times now. I've seen nothing about abandonment voting, because then if you're down to a 4 and you've got to play the remaining possibly 13 games, that could become problematic, because then do I have to keep playing, or if I leave I then have to take a penalty as well because we're now down to a 4? And then you're down to 3, so eventually the game would probably stop, but there's no mention of that, I'm pretty sure. I guess we find out. Unlike ranked Battle Royale and Reload, matchmaking in ranked Ballistic is based on the average rank of your party, not your party's highest ranking member. How is this not a thing anyway across the board, to be fair? Why should a bronze player who just wants to play a bit of ranked with their platinum or diamond or even Unreal got to play to his standards, which I kind of see in builds, because obviously there might be a slight point for it, but it would still be average. So if there's a squad and there's a bronze player, a gold, a platinum, and a crazy Unreal player, then it will be somewhere between platinum. How's that not a thing? We will closely be monitoring feedback around ranked match play and will be making adjustments as needed. The winning team gains rank in Ballistic and the losing team uses rank. The exact amount each player gains or loses is influenced by the following, in order from most to least impactful: their current rank, rounds won, rounds lost, eliminations and assists. AFK or leaving players will have additional rank loss. Your rank will be protected if you lose your first match of the day, which is the same for normal ranked anyway. So when it says the winning team gains ranked, is that the winning team of the round? Because it said rounds won. Or are we talking match rank? So is match win not affected by rank points? Because it doesn't really say it here. The win, yeah, it doesn't. It says the winning team gains rank in Ballistic and not the losing team. But then it says it will be based on their current rank, rounds won, rounds lost, eliminations and assists, not matches won. So if you score over 7, you win the match. Do you only get points for winning that round, or don't you get any extra points? Which I kind of see, because you're only basing it on the rounds. So how they almost worded it in there, it's like if you lose the whole game, you don't get points, but that's not what it's saying. So it doesn't seem like you get any extra points for winning the entirety of the match, how that's currently worded, unless I'm missing something. Setting options for Ballistic. Adjust your settings to fit your playstyle. New reticle and damage feedback options have been added under the game UI in the settings menu. You can now customize and set the following: Show spread first person. Toggle whether the reticle will expand to show your weapon spread. Why would you turn that off? Show recoil. Toggle whether the reticle will move away from the screen center to show recoil. Okay, I can probably see that. Light the fuse. Ballistic launches in early access December 11th, 2024. So that is next Wednesday. That's not a long time away. I'm really looking forward to this. I know this probably won't be for everyone. I know it's very Call of Duty feel, and people will probably claim it's very too much realistic. This is not Fortnite. Again, I think any additional game modes they add, they're not trying to be Fortnite, or they're not trying to be the main BR, because they already have the main BR. So when they introduce stuff like Lego, Rocket Racing, Festival, Ballistic, OG, okay, OG is BR, they're trying to add something different to the system, something to cater for players who want this 5v5 search and destroy type Valorant game. Call of Duty for a 5v5 mode is king, but again, it will be its own thing. Again, I'm surmising what people will say online. I feel like everyone likes to say, oh, Fortnite's copying here, they're not innovative. I mean, every single game mode they have come up with, even the BR, and even Save the World, is something that's been done prior by another game. But overall, I'm looking very forward to this. Let's look a bit more in detail at the weapons. So that seems like the Frenzy Auto, a bit. MP5 maybe? Got a pump, good few amount of assault rifles. I like it, I like it. Overall, I'm looking forward to this mode. Let me know down in the comments what you think of it. I'll be hopefully getting back to you. Wait, Cyan actually likes this? This is already the best game mode ever? Oh yeah, he's into Call of Duty, isn't he, to be fair to him. This is kind of cool. My dream has come true. 11 years at Epic, and I've finally been a part of the team bringing a bomb defusal to a Epic made FPS. Let's go. That's pretty cool. Well, apart from my opinion about a hit scan weapon system in a predominantly search and destroy based game where maybe using projectile would have been a very cool element to it, I like what I'm seeing. I'll be looking forward to playing it December 11th. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Leave a like, subscribe. If you did enjoy this video, you may enjoy this video because it's kind of similar. Until next time, it's been your boy, Mr. JLY. Until next time, bye-bye.